Hello, today's video is going to be about Greta Thunberg. Greta Thunberg, eh? Honestly, this kid, she's basically kicking off with the world, saying, "Oh, you have destroyed my childhood," and stuff like that. I mean, who was she actually talking to there? Was she talking to her government, where she lives? Was she talking to the British government? Was she talking to the American government? Was she talking to me? Was she talking to you? Was she talking about her own parents? Who was she targeting all this at? Because anyone can do that. Say, "Oh, you've ruined my childhood." When, if you actually look at that childhood, she's having an awesome childhood. She's having a fucking awesome childhood. She's going to all these places, meeting all these people. I mean, who's paying for all this? Somebody must be paying for all this. And I mean, don't get us wrong, I can't really fault her for the message she's trying to get across, but I'm sure she's like 16-year-old. Why not just wait a couple more years and become a politician and do it properly? If you want to fight for something what you think is right, why not do it the proper way instead of blaming everyone? Because she hasn't actually said who she's blaming yet, unless she's just blaming the whole world. And if that case, like, not everyone in the world's bad. Not everyone in the world's trying to destroy this world. There's some good people as well. So who is she talking to here? Like, it's just, I think what's happening is she's being told to say this, and they're saying, "Oh, if it comes from a kid, people will listen." But they'll not listen. They'll not listen. It's like, it's a tricky situation talking about the global warming, because one group of people say that it's happening, another group of people saying that this is stuff that happens anyway. The planet's always heated up over this, like, millennia, and cooled down over millennia. It's went through different stages. You go through things like polar shift that affect planet and stuff like that. Like stuff from, like, even coming from the sun, solar flares and stuff like that, like bursts of energy that can affect our planet. That can actually do like what they call a polar shift, where the planet's defense, it's too much for the defensive barrier, and it can make everything just fucking flip basically. And then your North Pole could be somewhere totally different, same as your South Pole could be somewhere different if that happens. But I mean, what she's talking about is like, just basic fucking like litter, like, like people. There's countries like, I've seen videos of like countries like India where there's like dump trucks just backing up to the river and just offloading all that stuff into the river. And yeah, I'm the same as here on that one. I don't think that people should be doing stuff like that. I think if you like, even like, I give my kids wrong for it all the time when they chuck that sweet wrappers on the floor, and I'm like, hey, don't do that. You put it in the bin. That's plastic and stuff like that. That's good. If you chuck that on the floor, it's still going to be there in a couple of 100 year time. And that sort of stuff, we can stop. If everyone did a bit of work themselves, we can stop that, But what she's kicking off about, she's saying all these ice caps is melting because of us. And it's, like I say, I'm not denying climate change, but I think there's a lot of things that happen in the world where we can't control, like volcanoes. Remember when the ash cloud was on and all the flights were like grounded and nobody could fly? I mean, that alone, that spewed enough gases and smoke in our atmosphere, probably just in one day, than mankind's did in 100 years. So we've got to contend with stuff like that as well also, But I think a lot of it is, people want to make a lot of money from it. Like Al Gore, he made a canny fucking bit of cash in, like, and I don't know how much of that cash he's put into saving the environment, the thing that he was claiming to be doing in the first place. That's something I would have to research and find out about, But I think Greta Thunberg, I think her parents are like manipulating her into doing things like this, And like she says, she should be in school. I should be in school, but here I am calling you lot out. Well, yeah, you should be in school, because if you're going to do stuff like this, why not do it at the weekend? I mean, at the minute she's at one part of the world and she's saying she's only got 4 weeks to get to another part of the world. And this lass doesn't go on planes and stuff like that like normal people. No. She has to get onto like these mad catamaran looking things, like boats that go fast. I mean, they probably pump stuff into the sea as well, you know, like I'm sure they'll have some sort of like fuel. But she just wants to shout at us, and I know what's going to happen next. If she fails her exams, she's going to go, you see, I could have passed my exams, but here I am, missioning around the world trying to get the global crisis sorted out, and that's why I have failed, and I blame you for that also. You know, I mean, like I say, she's about 16-year-old, so she only would have had to wait 1 more year or 2 more years until she could make a difference, but she's wanting to do it now, you know, like, well, she's a little kid. Little kids haven't got any say in the world. Politicians have. It's the politicians who sort this out. So maybe instead of shouting at us, she should shout at them, you know. But I feel sorry for the lass. I think she's been like manipulated, and you know, she's like got something wrong with her. I don't know what it is. I'm sure it was Asperger's or something. I don't know enough about that to comment on it, you know. But like I say, I feel sorry for her, and you know, I just people's on her case, and it's not really her fault, but she's going about it the wrong way. I think she's shouting at the wrong people, you know. Anyway, I know for a fact there's going to be a lot of you didn't like this video, but if you do like the video, like it, share it, subscribe it. If you didn't, now I do, get yourself away, go on, fuck off.